everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I'm joined, as always, by my chief researcher, who's in the middle of her annual performance review, Anna Domini. Anna, how are you doing today?
Wow, nervous. I have to say, I was not prepared for this.
Oh, well.
I'm hoping my salary will go up because it's currently at 0. So,
Well, we'll see. Well, I think if the performance review goes well, you get pretty good marks. I'm saying 5% raise.
Wait, 5% of nothing?
Hey, you know what? I didn't hire you because you're a math major, so don't worry about it. Anna, how have you been this week? How you doing?
I've been good. It's been Christmas, so it's it's always nice. Well,
That's
not
nice.
always, but I'm not in my family home, so it is nice.
Yeah, you are at Danny's family home.
That is correct. Please do not give the location away on the
That
internet.
is at 317 West Oak Street. No, why would I give it away? I don't know. It's a very nice house from what I can see. It seems like it's not very secure, so it could be very easily robbed.
Wow.
We have such a burglar contingent to our audience. They're
I
just
think
waiting
so.
for-
You're all renegades and reprobates. Is that the right word?
I mean, those are words. They work. Did you have a nice Christmas?
I did. It was very chilled, but I spent most of the day on the phone to various family members because I have so many, and they're all in different places, so I had to call them. So between presents and that and big meal, it's quite a chill day, really.
That's good.
Yeah, Danny doesn't like roasts, so he had a terrible time, but I do, and I don't get to eat them very often because we usually eat together. So I had like a great meal, and he had an awful meal, even though it was his birthday. So.
Oh. What?
Well,
His own parents couldn't make the thing you wanted for his birthday.
he gets birthday cake, so you like that. But I mean, he'll eat anything anyway, so it's like it doesn't matter hugely.
But he'll eat anything but roast. Is
Yeah.
what it sounds like you're saying.
Well, no, he still
So
ate it.
you're just eating, and you're like, I'm so sorry, but it
He's
is
just
so
crying.
good. Danny, I love you so much, but not as much as I love this roast. Oh my God.
Basically, yeah. I mean, to be fair, last year when we were locked down on our own, I made him birthday enchiladas, and I stuck a candle in the enchiladas. So he got a special birthday meal that time. Plus, I got him an amazing Christmas present, so it all worked out.
What was that?
It was
Wait, you got an
tickets.
amazing Christmas present this year or last year?
I mean, both. I'm just amazing at Christmas presents. So,
No.
but this year
It's
I
not
got
been
him.
my experience because I'm looking around at you. Here.
This episode is your Christmas present, Matthew.
Oh, wow. Yay.
It's going to be so good.
So what'd you get him this year?
Tickets to go and see Robot Wars live and meet the robots. It's in Portsmouth, and we're going to stay in a hotel in Portsmouth and then go to a Mexican restaurant in Portsmouth. So it was like, it's going to be his like perfect day.
Wow, that's good. Did you get anything good for Christmas?
I did. Danny got me a clay sort of introduction to working with clay set that has lots of stuff to do in it. So I'm going to be spending my year making lots of things out of clay and not having any worries.
Do you have like a spinning wheel?
No,
Like a
it's
pottery wheel?
more like it's air dry clay and you do it with your hands and you make like pinch pots and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So, because I think with a wheel, all you can make is pots, whereas like there's so many other things you can make, like jewelry and candle holders and Christmas tree decorations.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a nice holiday season. Have you experienced anything miraculous or done anything saintly lately? Or
I had a Christmas miracle. I got a hefty tax rebate, so
Say.
I've not been rolling in the big bucks recently because I went down to part-time, but that meant that at some point I'd paid too much, so I got it all back in one go,
Woohoo!
which is fun.
Do you care to share the amount, or do you worry that you will also be
Well,
part?
my boss said it may have been too much, so I should hold on to some of it just in case. So, yeah, don't want to advertise too much. But
You underpaid, and then they overcorrected.
Yeah,
and then they're like,
possibly.
just back and forth. You guys sending each other smaller and smaller amounts of money. And,
yeah,
no, that's good.
But yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
like
that-
it's like they gave me the gift of money, but also caution. So
yeah,
that's a useful virtue to learn, isn't it? Frugality.
like the real Saint Nicholas who just gave out cash
Yeah.
instead of presents.
Well remembered from a whole 2 weeks ago.
Well, yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yes.
Yes, because you've been keeping us on schedule.
Yeah, trying to. Anyways, yeah. Well, that's good.
How about you? Did you have a good Christmas?
I had a good Christmas. I experienced a Christmas miracle also, which is that I didn't get COVID, despite taking 2 international flights and staying in Florida for like 11 days.
Is Florida worse than the UK at the moment?
I mean, Florida's worse
In general.
in general. Actually, I'll say that the weather there was really nice, and we went swimming almost every day.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. It's
Yeah.
so cold here.
It is really. We got back and we were like, oh, this dump. British vacations are too long for my memory because I forget that I live someplace else if I'm gone for a week, more than a week.
So that's the logic behind the American having very few holidays at all.
Yeah.
Is that, you don't want to get too used to them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I once went to Portugal for 2 weeks and I had like an existential crisis. Like I was like, I don't even know who I am anymore. Like
you started calling yourself Mateo.
I think I was taking pictures of my like third castle of the trip, and then I was just like, I'm still gonna die.
Wow.
Why am I doing this? It's like, I don't know. I was like, tell everybody I went to the tile museum in Portugal. Like, put it on my gravestone. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, what's happening? Anyways, so yeah, it's too much vacation. Just really, my brain doesn't know what to do with itself. So
sounds like you'd make a great conservative politician.
Look, it might be good for other people, but for me, I'm just like, I can't. But I'm happy to be back. America's stressful. Yeah, actually, it's good to go back every once in a while to be like, oh, this nightmare hellscape.
Just to change up the hellscape that's outside. It's
yeah,
good.
Because I'm here in Britain all the time, and I'm like, well, this is the worst fucking country. And then I go back to America, and I'm like, oh no, wait, no, it's actually
it's this one.
It's actually this one. So yeah. Anyways, well, I'm glad we've had a little holiday catch up. But back to work.
Cracking the whip.
Yeah. Okay. So Anna, today is January 2nd.
It is
2022. First episode of the new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
And thanks for listening for a whole year.
Yeah, I hope everybody's been listening for the whole year. And if you're just joining us, I don't recommend going back to the first episode and starting there.
The first episode, we've definitely matured like a fine wine.
Yeah. So I would say listen backwards to the episodes, so that by the time you get to that first episode, you're forgiving of us. So Anna, today is January 2nd. Who is this week's saint?
Today's saint is Saint Seraphim of Sarov.
Saint Seraphim of Sarov.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. What? What is Sarov?
Wait.
What is Seraphim? I don't know. I'm like, wait, is this a Lord of the Rings thing?
No, it's a real guy.
Saint Seraphim the White? Is it
Seraphim? They're kind of angels. Seraphim.
That's what I thought. So wait, so this person is named after angels?
Yes. So he was actually born Prokoros.
Well, I can see why he changed it then.
But yes.
Prokoros.
Prokoros or Prochorus, I guess. Spelled like pro-chorus.
But not like Pacoras, because that would be... What a tasty name.
Which is weird, because he is the patron saint of delicious Indian snacks, so...
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so...
And Sarov, I believe, is in Russia.
Oh, okay.
So it's our first, I think, Russian Orthodox saint. Thought I'd switch things up for the new year.
Well, St. Nicholas was kind of...
Yes.
Well, he wasn't from Russia, but he was very big in the Russian
Orthodox.
Orthodox.
He is a big Russian saint, but he's not exclusively, Russian. Mainly a Russian Orthodox saint. Whereas Seraphim, as we'll see, is...
very much a Russian-only saint.
Well, no, I mean, hopefully I'm bringing him to the UK and beyond.
Okay. Well, then let's hear about this guy.
I think you're going to like him. Born 19th of July, 1754, or the 30th of July on some accounts.
At least we locked down the year this time. Usually it's like the day is very specific and the year is extremely
Well,
vague.
I guess because it's nearer to now, 1754.
Is it nearer to now?
It's nearer to now than to Jesus' time, whereas a lot of the earlier saints that we were doing were nearer to Jesus' time than now. You see what I mean? Anyway, we've got a lot to get through.
Sorry.
So shut up and listen. He was born on the 19th of July, 1754, and his parents were Isidore and Agathia Moshnin.
Wait, which one's his mom and which one's his dad?
Well, Isidore was a wealthy merchant, so what do you reckon?
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Is it Agathia? I mean, I thought Isidore was...
It's like Agatha, but with an extra I, to make it more Russian? I don't know. Anyway, towards the end of his life, Isidore began constructing a cathedral in Kursk, but he died before it was complete. His little son, Prochorus, remained in the care of his widowed mother, who raised him in piety.
Okay, so he's not in Sarov, but
he's in piety, Sarov. It's like a little...
Piety's a neighborhood in Sarov. I got it.
Sure.
Little piety.
I'm a bit worried that we've done this many episodes and you don't know what piety is. It suggests that I'm not doing enough.
I think it's just eating tasty desserts every day.
Oh, God. After Isidore's death, Agathia continued with the construction of the cathedral. And one day, she took her 7-year-old son there with her. And he fell from the scaffolding around the 7-story bell tower.
What? Why is the child up on 7-story scaffolding?
Well, I guess they won't take him there again.
Oh, this is
It's a cautionary tale against take your child to work day.
Yeah, exactly. Holy shit. No, don't take your kids on scaffold. Guys, if you take anything from this podcast, even if you turn it off right now, please don't take your kids up on scaffolding. That's horrible. Especially 18th century scaffolding. That feels like that's bad scaffolding all the way around.
It's the worst scaffolding to take a 7-year-old to.
Exactly.
Well, as you probably guessed, he should have been killed, but the Lord preserved the life of the future luminary of the church. That's nice, isn't it?
That's nice of him. Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame that, he lets other kids die, but
yeah.
But this one was special, so.
But 10 other workmen were killed in the same accident.
Because they were nothing. It's fine.
Yeah.
So the terrified mother ran to him and found her son unharmed. No, she's terrified now. She should have been a bit more cautious beforehand.
Yeah, she's pretty lax before. She's very laissez-faire, just like, whatever.
Maybe all future episodes from now will be ones that will help you in some way in your parenting.
I feel like this is a lesson I already had, but all right.
Okay. Well, it's always good to be reminded, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Although maybe it's going to be like a Freudian slip thing where now you're like, there was something I was meant to remember about scaffolding.
Put baby on scaffolding? I guess that was it. Something about babies and scaffolding. Babies love scaffolding. I guess that's it. So the baby did just fall on like...
I mean, he was 7.
Right.
So it wasn't an actual baby.
Okay, well, still 7 is a little young to be on scaffolding.
It's a bit young for...
I guess it's probably Russia. Probably most of the workers were 7 or younger. In 18th century Russia, it's like, yeah, it's a lot of 7-year-olds. He was probably like visiting a school friend who was just like, hey, I haven't seen you around school. And he's like, oh yeah, because I'm a riveter now. I'm working up on the high steel. Okay, so did he like fall onto like bag of cement or something soft?
I don't know. I couldn't find the details of how the Lord saved him.
Or did like an angel grab him and kind of gently drift him down?
That's often the way, isn't it?
Wouldn't it be?
That would be typical God.
This is not that like he fell into hard cement and he was in extreme pain, broken many bones, but he lived.
I think it must have been like an angel catch or as you say, falling into wet cement. Although that would still probably hurt.
Well, I was thinking like bags of cement, but those are actually quite hard.
Yeah, maybe bags of something else.
There were just bags of feathers there.
Yeah.
That's how they used to build them then in the 18th century. You have a real...
Well, Isidore had the foresight to build the cathedral next to a pillow factory, so...
What luck.
So yes, young Prochorus, endowed with an excellent memory, soon mastered reading and writing. From his childhood, he loved to attend church services and to read the Holy Scripture and the lives of the saints with his fellow students. But most of all, he loved to pray or read the Holy Gospel in private. Like all 7-year-olds.
Most 7-year-olds do this now, but their holy gospel is Paw Patrol. And,
well, in 18th century Russia, right, your choice of being a 7-year-old with a hobby, it's church or construction sites. And he had a bad time with those, so it makes sense.
He tried the construction site, didn't work out. Yeah. Turns out, no one ever fell to their death reading the Bible.
I mean, I'm sure there has been at least one person, but...
Just one asshole just out hiking, and he's just like, I gotta read the scripture. Just fell off a cliff.
So, yeah, love to pray. One day, the young Prochorus fell grievously ill, so much so that his life was in danger.
Did he fall grievously ill from scaffolding?
No. And in a dream, he saw the Mother of God promising to visit and heal him. Not long afterwards...
Wait. He saw God's mother?
As in Mary.
Oh, I thought like God had a mom, and we were like, wait, why is this just coming up?
A point of big contention in the early church, but yes, Mary.
Okay, so Mary, okay. Well, let's just say Mary. We don't have to like...
I feel
like Mary would be like, oh, you're the mother of God. Just call me Mary. No, just Mary.
Mary will do.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the dream, she promised to visit and heal him. Not long afterwards, a church procession with an icon of the sign, I don't know what sign.
That one Ace of Base song?
Yes. A church procession with an icon passed by his home. His mother carried Prochorus in her arms, and he kissed the holy icon, after which he speedily recovered.
I mean, it feels like if you're sick, kissing random stuff that passes
we've
on the
learned
street.
the past 2 years, licking
Yeah.
objects, not so good.
Yeah, don't kiss icons, guys. You don't know, because you're kissing everyone that's ever kissed that icon. So
although, yeah, disease doesn't last that long on surfaces, I guess.
Depends on the disease, I suppose.
And maybe, if it's only sick people who kiss the icon, oh wait, that's worse.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's like most people who are healthy are be like, oh, there's the icon. Should I kiss it? No, I'm all right. I'm feeling good today. But it's like other people are like, oh, I've got a nasty cough. I'm going to go kiss that icon. Suddenly, everybody's germs are on the icon.
Very good point. Which makes this recovery more miraculous, then.
I suppose so. Because this is like icon 0. It's a real vector, is what I'm saying. Anyways.
While still in his youth, Prochorus made plans to devote his life entirely to God and to go to a monastery. His devout mother did not object to this, and she blessed him on his monastic path with a copper cross, which he wore on his chest for the rest of his life.
Ooh, that sounds like it's gonna stain.
Yeah, copper is not a good jewellery to never take off because it goes green.
He's gonna have like a big green spot on his chest.
That's how they'll see him coming.
Ugh,
there goes Seraphim.
Which one's Seraphim? He's the guy with like the green thing on his chest. Also, he always is wearing open shirts, which is a weird choice.
In Russia.
In Russia, number one. And also for a guy who has a big green blob on his chest. It's like he can't see it. I don't know what he's... I assume he's a big Russian man, so maybe he's got just like a super hairy chest.
Oh, maybe. I mean, he was quite young at this point, so who knows if he had any hair.
Still super hairy chest.
So he set off on foot with pilgrims, going from Kursk to Kiev to venerate the saints of the caves. Isn't Kiev in not Russia?
Kiev's in is the capital of Ukraine.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, according to Google, that is 517 kilometers. So that's quite a way to go on foot. So that's impressive.
Yeah. It's like that Proclaimer song, but metric.
Very good. The elder Dositheus, who was actually a woman called Daria Tiapkina.
Wait, what?
He visited an elder who was actually a woman.
Was she pretending to be a man? Like, you say that like
Maybe.
She was like, but then and then she pulled off a fake beard, and it was like, what?
It was me the whole time. I don't know. It was just that's their name.
Okay.
But yeah, so Prochorus visited this woman and was blessed by him to go into the Sarov wilderness monastery and seek his salvation there. Which sounds like 18th century Centre Parks or something, like, come to the Sarov wilderness monastery. Sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds fun. Yeah. They've got all the rides. They've got roller coasters and tilt-a-whirls. You play games of chance, it's great.
Sounds fun. We should open a theme park called the Wilderness Monastery.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a whole day of quiet contemplation and like candy floss. Like fun, wild rides, and then also just prayer. You think you're praying now? Wait until you're on the Nutcracker.
That's a really good business model for a religious theme park. It's like, You want to pray more? You will be praying when you ride this rickety-ass ride.
It's got so many loop-de-loops, you will believe in God.
Wow.
Oh, these ads write themselves. All right, so he goes to the Wilderness Monastery.
Yeah, gets a t-shirt. Returning briefly to his parental home, he bid a final farewell to his mother and family. And on November the 20th, 1778, he arrived at Sarov, where the monastery was headed by a wise elder, Father Pachomius.
Just the wise elder. This all feels very Lord of the Rings.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, just you wait. He accepted him and put him under the spiritual guidance of another elder called Joseph. So under his direction, Prochorus passed through many obediences at the monastery. He was the elder's cell attendant. He toiled at making bread and at carpentry. He fulfilled all his obediences with zeal and fervour, as though serving the Lord himself. So that sounds like this Joseph guy has a bit of a god complex.
I don't know. He's just into baking bread and making stuff with wood.
Doesn't sound very wild, I have to say. Although I guess the carpentry, that'll be a good survival skill in the wild, maybe.
True. Making bread, too.
Yeah.
Especially if you combine the two and, like, make some kind of sawdust.
Wood sandwich?
Wood sandwich, yeah. It was like, maybe it's just like, I made some bread and I made a nice cutting board.
Smart. I see.
Yeah.
It's a whole business.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't know. I think these are solid hobbies. I feel like I'd be into that. If I like just had my whole day was like, I get up in the morning, I'll bake some bread while it's rising. I'm out in the workshop, doing some toiling at making a chair or something. I don't know. It's fun.
Well, this account says that by this constant work, he guarded himself against despondency. So you're kind of right. Having hobbies is good for not being depressed.
Yeah, it's good for your mental health. It's good to have little things, little tasks to do.
That's why I'm getting so I got a whole clay kit, as we established. Yeah. He later said that despondency was the most dangerous temptation for new monks, treated by prayer, by abstaining from idle chatter, by strenuous work, and by reading the word of God, and by patience, since it is engendered by pettiness of the soul, negligence, and idle talk. There you go.
Okay, well, I just feel like if you're sad, just like, you know what? I'm really sad. You know what I'm going to do? Never talk to anybody.
Yeah, and work hard.
I mean, I get the work hard because, like, you can just like, I'm just going to cram these thoughts down by doing mindless toiling. And, that's really going to help me.
Workshop, soaring the pain away.
Yeah, exactly. It's like sometimes when I'm baking the bread, I accidentally burn myself on the stove, and that really helps.
Oh wow! Okay.
That little jolt of like I'm alive.
Oh dear! It's terrifying seeing your face right now.
Yeah.
You went darker than I thought you were going to go there. I thought you were going to say, season the bread with your own tears, but no, you went full on. Are you
Self-harm?
okay?
Yeah, fine.
Oh dear. Anyway, no more idle talk from you.
Oh, fuck. I just got pinged.
Did you?
I haven't been pinged.
Oh no. Actually.
Yeah, I literally just got pinged 8 minutes ago. Yeah, let me go talk to Alice for a second. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. See you in a sec. You really should have picked a different miracle, shouldn't you?
For real. Apparently, somebody on our plane was positive for COVID, so...
How?
I don't know. Because there were a bunch of assholes on our plane who, I'm going to go to fucking Disney World in the middle of a pandemic. And it's yeah.
But as in, how were they allowed on the plane?
Because I don't know, because, the tests are always, a snapshot, right? So it's maybe they weren't positive and contagious when they got on the plane. And then when they got back, they took a 2-day test, and then they were, so...
Oh, I'm sorry. At least the app's working. That's good.
I guess. Not for me. I don't know. This is actually the first time I've been pinged.
Yeah. Anyway, cool. Are we still recording?
Yes. Where were we? So hopefully I don't have COVID, so let's see. I got the test here, so we'll see. We'll get it in real time.
Oh my god, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to just edit all this out anyway?
I'll see how it works.
Okay.
How it flows.
How badly you react to the news either way.
Yeah, I am delighted with the irony that I was nah, I didn't get COVID.
Yeah.
Fuck all those losers who got COVID. It's a good thing I invested in all that lamb's blood to put over my door, because I never got...
Cool. Well, we'll find out soon. I've got a story to tell you while you wait. How lucky for you. So, with the blessing of Father Pachomius, Prochorus abstained from all food on Wednesdays and Fridays, and then went into the forest in complete isolation.
Also on Wednesdays and Fridays?
I think from that point onwards, I'm not sure.
Oh, he's just in the woods.
Yeah.
Where's he getting food in the wood? He's either just catching squirrels and stuff, or...
I think people are bringing it to him.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you more, but he starts a garden later on.
Oh, nice.
It's adorable.
This guy and his hobbies. He is just the king of hobbies.
He's such a king of hobbies.
He is basically living the same life of lockdown.
Yeah, he's a hero for our age. After 2 years as a novice, Prochorus fell ill with dropsy.
What's dropsy? It sounds like the funniest disease to get, but it's probably horribly debilitating.
Yeah, his body became swollen and he was beset with suffering, it says. That's the only symptoms.
That happens. I just feel like dropsy sounds like the name of a clown. It's Dropsy the clown.
For me, it sounds like the name of a cute bunny rabbit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a debilitating disease that would swell up your body.
Yeah, it's an old term for the swelling of soft tissues due to the accumulation of excess water. So pretty grim.
Pretty bloated.
The illness dragged on for about 3 years, but not once did anyone hear him complaining. So that's very saintly of him.
Because he didn't talk to anybody. Nobody heard him complaining. But meanwhile, he's out in the woods God damn it! Why does this hurt so much?
Yeah. The elders, fearing for his life, wanted to call a doctor, but Prochorus asked that this not be done, saying to Father Pachomius, I have entrusted myself, Holy Father, to the true physician of soul and body. Guess who it is?
Dr. Oz?
Our Lord Jesus Christ and his all-pure mother.
Oh, all right, well.
The purity is the key.
Well, yeah, of course. Instead
of medicine, he asked that a molly ben, which is an Eastern Orthodox intercession prayer, be offered for him, for his health.
A molly bend? Like a molly bender? He goes on a molly bend?
I was going for a cuter explanation.
Oh, no. I was like, no, molly benders, that'll fix anything, really. I mean, you might still be sick, but you're feeling pretty good.
I don't know. While the others were praying in the church, Prochorus had a vision. You're going to love this. It's horrible.
I do love a good vision. I hope it's good and crazy.
The Mother of God,
Mary, we've established, yes.
Appeared to him accompanied by the holy apostles Peter and John. Pointing with her hand towards the sick monk, the Most Holy Virgin said to St. John, he is one of our kind. Then, you're going to love this, then she touched the side of the sick man with her staff, and immediately the fluid that had swelled up in his body began to flow through the incision that she made.
Huh, okay,
Isn't that a lovely image? So she popped him with a stick.
First off, this staff was not established. I don't know. Is this a thing that I'm supposed to know that Mary's got a staff with her at all times?
Yeah, I mean, maybe an Eastern Orthodox tradition.
Yeah, it's her poking stick.
It's her dropsy popping stick.
Yeah, it's it keeps away the sinners, and it helps alleviate the suffering of the poor. Also, that feels so
unhygienic.
Well, no, it seems hygienic to touch it with the stick, but it also feels very I'm not going to touch it with my bare hands. I'm just going to poke you with.
Oh yeah, but to be fair, if she'd popped him with her finger, that would have been way grosser. Because then she would have got fluid on her.
Yeah, I guess so. I just wish she had a knife. I wish she had stabbed him.
It's all quite gross.
Yeah. None of it's good. I don't think that works. I don't think that's like a reasonable...
Well, because presumably, I mean, if Mary could do it, then anyone could have just poked him.
Yeah, well, you think anybody could have just done that? You're saying...
Maybe it takes a special virgin stick.
Which is what I used to call my penis.
Oh, no.
Before the age of 21.
God. Edit that out.
No, okay, so why did Mary bring John and Paul? Just to kind of, like, hang out? Like... Just it's a rough neighborhood. Can you guys come with me? It's Russia. I don't trust. It's bad there.
I think the idea is each time he has a vision, there's more saintly people there.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert, he has another one.
Mary told 2 people, and then they told 2 people, and so on and so on.
And now they all have COVID.
No. I just find that funny. It's just like, maybe it's like a ride along. They're like learning how to do the poking draining.
Yes, yeah.
They're like interns at a hospital. They're kind of being like, oh, do you mind if...
for saint visions, yeah.
I've got some trainee saints with me here. They just want to, see how the miracle works.
They really wanted to see the old drop and pop, as they called it.
Yeah. That's like the thing. They're just like big Mary fans. Like, you're going to do the thing? Oh, man, can we come? Oh, I've always wanted to see this. I've heard it's pretty legendary. Just does he shoot out like a big arc?
Oh my god, it's going to be like one of those YouTube spot popping videos.
Oh, why do people watch those?
Have we talked? I feel like we may have talked about YouTube spot popping videos on this podcast before.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have brought it up, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, I might have.
Anyways, I can't talk about that. I just took a COVID test, so my gag reflex is really just like right there.
Wait, you still put it in your throat?
I don't. The one I have is you swab your tonsils and then you shove it up your nose.
Oh, that is the worst. All ours have been nose only.
I think we have some of the older ones that have been sitting around.
Been stockpiling, have you?
No. We got some early on, and then we, like I said, this is the first time we got pings, so we haven't used them all that often. Anyways.
Yeah. After the intercession prayer, Molly Ben, the brethren found that Prochorus had been healed and only a scar remained as evidence of the miracle. There you go.
Well, I guess you want evidence of the miracle. I was just like, I don't know, there's a scar. Is that a really good miracle?
I mean, it's pretty miraculous if he was all swollen and gross before the prayer, and then after the prayer he was fine.
It's like, it feels like you're half-assing the miracle, because it's like you've healed him, but then there's still a scar.
Yeah.
Or is the scar there as like her like signature?
It's just an M shape.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she needed the stick, because she had the M like carved into the end of it.
Right.
Like
she's
a brand.
like, I thought it was more like Zora, where she's like, swish, 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 swish.
With the stick. Zora? Oh, imagine how splintery that would be.
I'm telling you, I think it was just a knife.
A knife on a stick?
That's called a spear, I guess. But yeah. All right, so he gets drained by Mary. And...
Gross! Oh, you are filthy.
What did I do?
Get your mind out of the gutter. We are talking about holy people here.
I'm just summarizing what you said. Whatever. And then what happens?
Well, he's healed. Soon at the place of the appearance of the Mother of God, Mary, an infirmary church was built for the sick. And with his own hands, Seraphim made an altar for the chapel out of cypress wood. And he always received the Holy Mysteries in this church. I think the Holy Mysteries is the Eucharist.
Thank you. I was like, what are the Holy Mysteries? Yeah. Or is it a mystery?
I did Google it, but unfortunately, if you Google Holy Mysteries, it's just like, there are too many to be specific.
I was like, were you Googling holy, like, without the W, and then you get a lot of glory hole videos, and you're like, well, this was not what I was expecting.
I mean, that's not how holy is spelled anyway. But yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, with the H or with the W, I forget. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Glory holes.
After 8 years as a novice at the Sarov monastery, Prochorus was tonsured, i.e., given the classic monk haircut.
I thought you said taunted.
Tonsured.
Tonsured.
Tonsured. Tonsured.
Okay.
I think in the Russian Orthodox Church, it's kind of like when you're confirmed as a monk kind of thing. And so you get the monkey haircut. Monkish.
The monkey haircut. It would be funnier if he had got a monkey haircut. It was like, I don't know how they did this, but they cut his hair. He looks just like a monkey.
I said monk, and you made me look like a bloody monkey. What the fuck?
Oh my god. This is the last time I come to this barber / priest.
The priest was also very new. Did not know what he was doing. Won't be making that mistake again.
Okay, so they cut off his Padawan braid, and then and then what happened?
They gave him the name Seraphim, which reflected his fiery love for the Lord and his zealous desire to serve him.
Oh, well, wait, did they mean to name him like Sriracha to reflect his fiery love of the Lord, or?
Do you want me to find the exact definition of Seraphim?
I am curious because there's various hosts of angels, and I don't know seraphims, cherubins, elves, angels.
So yeah, Seraphim is the plural of seraph. They're pretty scary looking if you Google.
All right, now I got to do this.
A type of celestial or heavenly being originating in ancient Judaism.
Ooh, they are creepy looking.
I guess the point is, by being named after plural of them rather than one, it's like he's representing like an army of these angels. Seraph in Hebrew means burning, so they're fiery angels, basically. Fire angel, when you're good and you're fighting the devil, one of the ranks that you have to send in, you send in the fire angels.
Fire angel, yeah. I mean, we've all played Magic the Gathering. We know how this works. All right, well, that's weird. Okay, so he's got the fiery love for God in his belly.
Indeed. A year later, he was ordained as a hierodeacon, which is the Eastern Orthodox term for a deacon monk.
Okay. It sounds like a D&D warrior class.
Again, it's all very fantasy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like you really want the hero deacon in your guild because they're going to really help with healing and things like that, but also they're good in the fight as well.
Good point. And woodwork.
Yeah. I mean, if you need to like build a bridge or something.
That is quite a unique combo.
Yeah. So that's why they're really good to have in your raiding party.
Earnest in spirit, he served in the temple every day, incessantly praying, even after the service had finished.
That sounds like some shade. Like he's always praying. It is incessant. He is just, God damn, man, we're monks, but Jesus Christ, we're like reining it in a bit.
The Lord granted him more visions during the church services. He often saw holy angels serving with the priests, and during the divine liturgy on Great and Holy Thursday, which is Russian Orthodox, the Maundy Thursday, Saint Seraphim had another vision, during which he pronounced the words, "O Lord, save the God-fearing and hear us." Then he lifted his Ararian.
His what? He flashed everybody?
And said, "And unto ages of ages." And suddenly he was blinded by a bright ray of light.
Okay, so this all happened on a Thursday? Because I think what it is that he just didn't have anything to eat on Wednesday, and he is...
Oh, good point.
So wait, he's in the middle of service. He's just like, God save us, the holy, and then he just like flashes his blood at everybody, or what?
The Ararian is a stole, so it's like the kind of scarfy thing that they have. So he's just like lifting up the flaps, like, woo!
Yeah, this is definitely low blood sugar more than anything else.
Yeah, looking up, he beheld the Lord Jesus Christ coming through the western doors of the temple, surrounded by the bodiless powers of heaven, which are also angels. Reaching the pulpit, the Lord blessed all of those praying and entered into his icon.
Wait, so he sees this vision, but everybody else is just like singing. They're just singing a normal church service. Yeah. Sounds legit. I don't know.
In spiritual rapture after this vision, Seraphim was unable to utter a word or move from the spot. So at the end of the service, they led him by the hand to the altar, where he just stood for another 3 hours.
Until somebody thought to give him like a piece of bread or something.
No. What he needs is to be closer to the altar, for sure. That'll sort him out. His face having changed colour from the great grace that shone upon him, or the malnutrition, who's to say.
Like, he seems really pale. I bet he's having a vision. Like, that's...
It's good. It's definitely
right, but he's not like, we shouldn't get him like a glass of water and maybe like a bowl of cereal. Like,
no, just leave him standing there for 3 hours. He'll be fine.
What's the worst that can happen? Okay, so what happened?
Well, after this vision, he intensified his saintly efforts. He toiled at the monastery by day and spent his nights praying in his forest cell. So no time for sleep. So gets more visions. I guess it's a virtuous circle.
Yeah, I wonder where all these visions are coming from.
Yep. And in 1793, he was ordained to the priesthood and served the divine liturgy every day. Think means just doing a service. After Father Pachomius died, Seraphim received the blessing of the new superior, Father Isaiah, to live alone in a remote part of the forest 3.5 miles from the monastery.
Hey, Seraphim, if you want to live by yourself, like way out in the wood, I'm cool with that. Yeah, go ahead. It's just, I mean, it's the other monks are complaining about the incessant praying. It is non-stop.
We thought you could just do it more effectively on your own.
Yeah, and it seems like you're not interested in talking to anybody here, and frankly, that's very off-putting. why don't you just fuck off? I mean, pilgrimage to the woods. So he goes off to the woods and lives by himself.
Yeah, he named his new home Mount Athos and devoted himself to solitary prayer. He went to the monastery only on Saturday before the all-night vigil and returned to his forest cell after Sunday's liturgy, at which he partook of the divine mysteries. Again, I think that's the Eucharist, so at least he's getting a
or Sasquatch. I don't know. It's a divine mystery, isn't it? The Bigfoot.
Very, very good point. He spent his time in ascetical struggles. He always carried the Holy Gospels with him, reading the entire New Testament in the course of a week, which I'm not sure is that big of a feat. Like, it's not that long.
I mean, it's not like he had like a couple full-time jobs of like baking.
Well, that's true.
Carpentry and whatnot. And
if you can read and saw at the same time, that's pretty impressive.
That's an invitation to cut one of your fingers off. And also, it sounds like his commute's gotten really long. So.
Oh, that's true.
Also, like the fact that he carried around the Bible all the time in the 18th century feels like a feat, because like now you could get like kind of a small Bible.
Yeah, I guess if it was on parchment it would have been heavier.
Yeah, it sounds like a giant leather-bound tome that you're gonna have at that time.
Well, that wasn't the weirdest thing he carried around,
isn't it?
To be fair. You'll hear.
Okay.
Brace yourself. He learned many of the church hymns by heart and sang them while working in the forest. Adorable. Just whistle while you work.
Yeah, that's great. Anything to keep the dark thoughts out.
Well, it's interesting you should say that, because we got some more hobbies! Around his cell, he cultivated a garden and set up a beehive.
Oh, nice.
So cute, right?
I love that. Yeah. I mean, I wish I had a beehive. But,
He kept a very strict fast, eating only once during the entire day, which would have been hard when you're surrounded by all that honey, right?
I guess.
And again, on Wednesdays and Fridays, he completely abstained from food.
Right. Then why not have more than one meal? I don't know. Just feels like an invitation to not do as much stuff as you want to do.
Yeah, you're not working at full capacity.
How come nobody in the church was ever like, actually, if we eat regular meals, not a lot, but just like regular meals, we actually achieve a lot more. Because a lot of these guys are just passing out around here.
Yeah, not very scientific.
It's I don't know, whatever. Okay. You'd think that somebody would catch on at one point. And
maybe this is why there aren't so many saints these days, is because we have like nutritional science.
Perhaps that's it.
And so like people are eating properly, no one's having any visions
right,
anymore.
People are just like, I am sustained on the Holy Spirit. People are like, actually, you need a lot of B vitamins. That is what will sustain you. You should really be getting those.
Maybe that's it. Maybe today monks can take vitamin supplements when they're fasting.
Do you think that doesn't count? Does that not count towards the fast? Or does it count?
I mean, the whole point is that like you're enjoying food. Food is kind of bodily pleasure in a way, isn't it? So if you have it in a pill, it takes all the fun out.
I suppose that's true.
Maybe monks could fast by having Huel. Yeah, sorry, when you're saying your gag reflex is going, you don't want to hear the word Huel, do you?
That does. Stop that. That's disgusting. Stop it. You really need to stop now. That's not funny anymore.
I think it is.
It does sound like saintly deprivation, or a good mortification is just to eat Huel.
Yeah. Hey, maybe if you're listening and you work at Huel, please sponsor us.
Yeah, well, we will take your money. We will definitely reverse our position. Also, if you work for the Catholic Church and you want to sponsor us, we will reverse our positions.
Even going so far as to rule out killing 2-year-old babies.
Yeah, we will go pro-life.
Oh my word.
For enough money, Catholic Church. And we know you've got it.
Oh, crikey. He sometimes was so absorbed by the unceasing prayer of his heart that he remained without stirring, neither hearing nor seeing anything around him for vast periods at a time.
Yeah, he's really hungry. And he's just staring into space because his brain doesn't have the energy to function.
Yeah. His solitude was often disturbed by visits from monks and laymen who sought his advice and blessing. Seeking peace, Seraphim prohibited women from visiting him.
Yeah.
Progressive guy.
Yeah.
Not great. But then he received a sign that the Lord approved of his desire for complete silence, so he banned all visitors.
Okay, that's good. Well, that's
but,
more.
He did ban women first, so that's
I mean, don't. Yeah, she's like trying to just like, no, I don't. It's not women. I don't have a problem with it. I'm banning everybody. It's everybody's banned.
I'm
everybody's
an equal
banned.
opportunities offender.
Yeah. Like, how can you possibly concentrate with women around?
With all these ladies.
I know. I mean, with their various curves and protrusions and bumps and bulbuses, bitch. Like, I get it.
Well, okay, here's a scenario. If you were a saint...
I'm a little hurt that you think that I'm not, but go on.
Yeah, sure. But okay, say you're a forest-dwelling monk and you don't want any visitors. What would you do?
I mean, you're already a forest-dwelling monk. Like, that seems like that would keep all the visitors away, but...
Sure, but the ban didn't work, so what are you going to try now?
I guess I would go deeper into the forest or up in a tree. I would go up in a tree. That's what I would do.
Okay, interesting. That's not what he did.
What did he do? Moat? Did he dig a moat?
No. He prayed for the path to his cell to be blocked by huge branches being blown down from the ancient pine trees.
Okay, well...
And it worked!
Oh. He could have just done that himself. I mean, he seems to be good at carpentry.
But he also loves prayer, so he prayed for a storm, basically.
Also, he didn't have the energy to like climb a tree and knock down some branches. He just
That's it. So he had to pray.
He tried to pick up his axe and he was just like, oh, that's not going to work.
Now, only the birds and the wild beasts visited him, and he dwelt with them as Adam did in paradise.
Oh, that's nice.
They came at midnight and waited for him to complete his prayers. Then he would feed them bears, lynxes, foxes, rabbits, and even wolves with bread from his hand.
Oh, okay. I don't know how he's making bread out in the woods there, but good for him. And also, that is not what a wolf or a lynx wants. They were like, wait a minute, he brings rabbits here. So if we pretend to eat the bread, we can get the rabbits when they leave. Good thinking.
Nice. Well, you're wondering how he got the stuff for the bread. This might explain it. He also had a bear which would obey him and run errands for him.
That's the most Russian thing I've ever heard.
This is my errand bear.
Yeah. So wait, so he would send the bear back with like the bear back. He would send the bear back to the monastery with like a shopping list, and then he would come back with like a sack in his mouth,
just full of flour and whatever else goes into bread. Yeast, I suppose.
I imagine the first few visits were quite scary. People were like, "It's a fucking bear! It's a bear in the Oh my god!"
Hey, that's what you get when you go to the wilderness monastery. Okay, it's all part of the experience.
Oh, so they're just like, "There's another bear in the monastery. Somebody get him out." Oh, this one's got.
No, they love it. They're like, the bear's here.
Yeah, I fucking love this bear. This one's got a note. Fun. All right, so he's got his homing bear, and it collects food for him.
Yeah, and he lived as a hermit in the forest for 25 years.
I mean, yay. I mean, good.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his animal friends,
yeah,
I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I guess if you had a bear that you could hang out with. Does this end up like that documentary Grizzly Man, where he thinks, I'm friends with the bear, and then one day the bears just eat him?
No. And sadly, I mean, fortunately, he remained on good terms, I guess.
Oh, okay.
The bear didn't get him. During this time, his feet became swollen to the point that he had trouble walking, which I guess meant he couldn't visit the monastery so
he'd
easily.
ride the bear.
Good thinking. His eating and fasting habits became more strict, which is good when you're getting ill. That's good idea.
Great piece of advice, anybody out there. If you're not feeling well, just kind of stop taking calories in. That's what your body really needs to really kick it in the ass, you know?
God, saints and body positivity really do not go well together, do
no,
they?
They don't. I mean, I feel like, that is the problem with many saints are very disconnected from their own bodies and like the needs of their own physical being, and it's just because I guess they're so connected to their spiritual life. Sure. But it feels like you could do both. I don't know. I feel like you can love God on a full belly.
I would feel better about the world. If I was eating well.
Yeah.
At first, he ate bread obtained from the monastery and vegetables from his garden. Then only vegetables.
And then only the garden.
For 3 years, he ate only grass. Which would definitely make him more sick because he does not have, the stomachs of a cow.
I mean, the nutritional content of grass for a human is very low. I mean, this kind of makes sense. It's like, well, I'll eat the bread and then, okay, well, the bread, no more bread, but I'm just going to eat the garden. And then eventually you're just like, well, I don't have enough energy to tend the garden. I guess I'll just lay here on the ground limply and just nibble whatever grass I can get into my mouth.
He, one day, while he was chopping wood...
He passed out.
Have you checked your test?
I'm clear. I'm in the clear. So.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, that sounded like a cough to me.
That was an unrelated cough.
Okay. So it really was a Christmas miracle.
Well, see? Yeah, take that, jerks. I don't know, but I have an incredible combination of privilege and luck that has allowed me to not have COVID. So, what is privilege if not luck? So I guess it's just luck. So, where were we?
So one day, while he was chopping some wood, he was attacked by 3 robbers.
Wait, what do they think he's got? He's been in the woods for 25 years. What could they possibly look?
Well, quite. They demanded money, then beat him severely and left him for dead. He could have fought back with his axe, but he chose not to. They wanted to throw him in the river, but first they searched the cell for money. They tore the place apart, but found nothing but icons and a few potatoes, so they left.
Did they take the potatoes?
No, I don't.
Wait, if he had potatoes, why is he eating grass?
Maybe he's giving them to the bear.
Also, what kind of fucking robbers are these? They must know what a monk is. They must be like this is the monk that's finally going to pay off. I feel like we've robbed so many monks, and they've just lived in dirt holes with nothing in them. It's like, I don't know, or what is it? I'm just
it's very silly.
I'm disappointed in these robbers, frankly.
The monk regained consciousness, crawled into his cell, and lay there all night. In the morning, he reached the monastery with great difficulty. Oof. I can imagine that was a hard journey.
He can't walk. He's completely emaciated.
Yeah, he's just dragged himself there.
For 3.5 miles. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, this is like 127 hours. Ugh. It's awful.
The brethren were horrified, seeing him with several wounds to his head, chest, ribs, and back. For 8 days, he lay there suffering from his wounds. Doctors called to treat him were amazed that he was still alive after such a beating. At least he was letting doctors in this time.
Yeah, that's a positive thing.
But he was not cured by an earthly physician. Instead, what do you reckon happened?
Did Mary show up with her magic stick?
Bingo! Again, she came with Peter and John. Again, part of their training, I guess.
Again, they're like, oh man, this is gonna be great. I can't believe we're getting to see Mary do this again. This is gonna be amazing. I'm so stoked.
Touching the saint's head, Mary healed him. However...
With a stick or with a hand?
Her hand, I think.
Ah, okay. So they're getting to know each other better.
Getting closer, yeah. However, he was unable to straighten up, and for the rest of his life he had to walk bent over with the aid of a stick or a small axe.
You know, Mary's miracles are just really like halfway.
Yeah.
It's a miracle. You can just make him healthy.
No, we gotta leave some sign. There was a scar last time.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand how hard miracles. Maybe she's like, I can only do so much. You know how hard the first part was?
At their trial, he pleaded to the judge for mercy on behalf of his attackers. Oh. Because he's so saintly.
That's very nice of him. He's like, these robbers are clearly very stupid, Your Honor.
They thought I had money.
I mean, look at me. I'm wearing just a loincloth, and you can see every single one of my ribs. Do you not see this big green stain on my chest? They saw that too, and they still thought I am worthy of robbing. So they're clearly they need help.
Yeah. He had to spend about 5 months at the monastery recovering, but then he returned to the forest. He lived in silence for 3 years, completely cut off from the world, except for the monk who came once a week to bring him food.
Just every time that monk comes, it's like, just never a fucking thank you. Couldn't just say
I'm completely silent.
Oh, got a silence thing. You couldn't just be like, hey, thanks for coming 3.5 miles to bring me the meals. Or no,
it's a 7-mile round trip as well.
Yeah, you know, it's my whole goddamn day, you know. It's a whole thing. And in these woods, the path here is shit, because somebody put a bunch of branches on it. Like, I don't want anybody coming down this path, but I insist you bring me food. And it's like, hey, how about a nice thank you? I mean, come on.
If Seraphim ever encountered a man in the forest, he would fall face down and wouldn't get up until the passerby had moved on.
If anything, that seems like that would attract the attention
more
of
attention.
passers. Yeah, you'd be like, oh, there's a guy that, hey, buddy. And then they just like thump. Like, oh my God, are you all right? Hey, man. Hey.
Oh, he's
are you all
completely
right?
silent.
You're like shaking him like, hey, man, are you okay? Seriously, are you all right? Do I need to go get help? What is going on here? I'm just going to stay with you for a while to make sure you're okay. Just so confusing. And yeah, it's like, I'm going to go get some friends, okay? It's like, this has backfired so badly.
It's a terrible strategy. Maybe at that point the bear would come in and chase them away.
Maybe he's got like a sign on his back that says, I am not injured. Please just leave me alone. I'm doing a whole thing. Don't worry
If
about
you're
it.
reading this sign, it's because I have deliberately fallen on the floor.
Please do not take this personally. It is my choice as an ascetic monk that I want to not talk to anybody. Also, can you bring me some food? So good playing possum. So good at that.
In 1815, in obedience to a spiritual experience that he attributed to the Virgin Mary, Seraphim began admitting pilgrims to his hermitage as a confessor.
Oh, okay.
Hundreds of pilgrims per day visited him, which must have been quite overwhelming if you go from 0 and a bear to hundreds of people. As extraordinarily harsh as Seraphim often was to himself, he was kind and gentle towards others, always greeting his guests by prostrating and then kissing them and exclaiming, "Christ is risen! My joy!" You know, he called people my joy.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good little pet name. It's like in the South, and you go to a diner, every server will call you sweetheart or sweetie, and it's very nice, and it makes you feel warm inside.
Nice. He was often seen leaning on his stick, carrying a knapsack filled with stones.
Of course, yeah, why not? Fucking, these are snacks for later. This is if I get a little peckish.
When asked why he did this, he replied, "I am troubling him who troubles me." Again, I feel like he had quite intense, bad self-esteem.
He's like, I'm troubling this asshole who's always putting shitty thoughts in my head. If I carry around the rocks, the thoughts can't get out.
Oh god. Your impression of someone who's very paranoid and hates themselves, Matthew, is terrifyingly accurate.
I've had lots of experience. Thanks. I'm in a good place now, but I didn't live in that place for all my whole life.
Okay, we're not going to visit the wilderness monastery together, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry, there's a number of reasons I'm not visiting the wilderness monastery. First of all, it's in the wilderness, and that is off limits for me. I do not give a shit about going out in the woods.
You do not love the wilderness.
And also, I'm not real keen on going to Russia right now. So.
And in the final period of his earthly life, he he devoted himself to his spiritual children, the Diviyevo Women's Monastery.
Okay.
He devoted much effort to this community, and his disciples and spiritual friends helped him to feed and nourish it. Someone called Michael V. Mantorov was healed by the monk from a grievous illness and became one of the community's benefactors. His sister Eleanor was one of the Divyevo sisters, and out of obedience to the elder, voluntarily consented to die in the place of her brother, who was still needed in this life.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
You know, when Jesus says that your brother is more important, so you have to die.
Wait, was he going to be executed, or is it just like he was sick?
I think he was sick, so she died in his place.
Why was
that the old
necessary?
Swapsy death miracle.
Jesus is like, I demand souls. What? Like,
it's a pretty crappy healing miracle.
Yeah, that's the worst healing miracle I've ever heard. Well, I could just heal you as I've healed many people before, but I think I'm gonna need your sister to step in here and just take one for the team. So they just took her behind the abbey and put one in the back of her head? Like what? Like
it was probably more like, miracle-y than that.
Oh, I suppose so.
Praying.
All right. Well, good for Michael.
I guess. I guess he had to live with himself, though, for the rest of the time.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking pressure.
Might as well both be dead. Another guy called Nicholas Motovilov was also healed by the monk.
Had he burned himself by makeshift firebombs and he accidentally burned himself? Is that what happened?
Oh, God. I knew you were going to say something like that.
Sorry.
That's why I tried to move on so swiftly, but never mind. He was also healed by the monk. The record of their conversation is a very precious contribution to the spiritual literature of the Orthodox Church. It grew out of Motovilov's desire to know the aim of the Christian life. Motovilov had been seeking an answer to this question since childhood, without receiving a satisfactory answer.
He's just in church ever since he's a kid. It's like, seriously, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I don't get this. What is happening and why are we doing it? Yeah. Nobody's got an answer. We're just here. The priest is just like, I don't know. We just read the thing and sit here and I don't know, man. Just why are you fucking rocking the boat? Okay, I got a good thing going.
The holy elder told him that the aim of Christian life is the acquisition of the Holy Spirit, and went on to explain the great benefits of prayer. You got to get as much spirit as you can.
Become a spirit billionaire.
So yeah, it was like kind of capitalistic-y Holy Spirit collection.
Well, he was first against the wall when the revolution came.
So Motovilov asked the saint how we can know if the Holy Spirit is with us or not, and Seraphim spoke at length about how people come to be in the Spirit of God and how we can recognize his presence in us. But Motovilov wanted to understand this better. Then Seraphim shook him by the shoulders and said, "We are both in the Spirit of God now, my son. Why don't you look at me?"
Accept the Spirit of God!
Basically, Motovilov replied, "I can't look, Father, for your eyes are flashing like lightning and your face is brighter than the sun."
Dude, you're really freaking me out right now.
Seraphim told him, "Don't be alarmed, friend of God. Now you yourself has become as bright as I am."
God, we're going to heaven tonight. Come on, man. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. I can't hold the dark thoughts back anymore.
Wow. Yeah, so that happened. A year and 10 months before his end, on the Feast of the Annunciation, Seraphim was granted to behold the Queen of Heaven once more. The Most Holy Virgin conversed at length with him, entrusting the Divyevo sisters to him.
She's like, I'm entrusting these Divyevo sisters to you.
Please stop killing them.
Hey, that Swapsies thing, that's a one and done. We're not doing that again, all right?
We thought about it. It was a terrible idea.
Oh my God, what were we thinking with that? That was bad. It turns out we can just give out miracles as much as we want.
In the last year of his life, Seraphim became noticeably weaker. During this time, his brothers in the monastery often saw him sitting by his coffin, which he'd placed in the anteroom of his cell and had prepared for himself.
Soon it'll be you and me, old friend. Just rubbing the top of his coffin like a fucking weirdo. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, man. If you came to somebody's house and they were just like, and that's my coffin, just have it prepared.
I mean, he is quite old by this point, I guess.
But even if you were, that would be upsetting if you saw an elderly friend or relative just being like, oh, and that's my coffin. Got it real cheap down at Costco.
He made it himself, surely.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, well, that's kind of fun then, actually.
Yeah, his life's work. He's proud of it.
I should make my own coffin. I think that would really upset my wife if I made my own coffin. So he's creeping everybody out with his coffin, and then what?
On January the 2nd...
What? That's the today. What could possibly...
So I guess he was found fine.
He was fine. On January 2nd, he was great. And then exactly 1 year later...
Father Paul, the saint's cell attendant, left his own cell at 6 a.m. to attend the early liturgy. But he noticed the smell of smoke coming from the elder's cell. He would often leave candles burning in his cell, and Father Paul was concerned that they might start a fire.
Okay.
Seraphim had once said, "While I'm alive, there will be no fire, but when I die, my death shall be revealed by a fire." When Paul opened the door, it appeared that books and other things were smouldering. Saint Seraphim was found kneeling before an icon of the Mother of God, with his arms crossed on his
Who
chest.
we've established as Mary.
Yes. So he was dead.
Okay, well, like, he's like, oh, my death will be revealed by fire. It's just like, yeah, if a fire starts in my cell, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, that's...
And everyone's like, "Woo, you're so wise." And it's like, no, that's just how fire works.
Yeah, this is not exactly a mystery of God here. I fucking died because of the smoke inhalation. Call off the police there.
You're such a cynic, Matthew.
Sorry.
Okay, do you want to hear about his relics?
Yeah.
You bloody do, let me tell you.
Okay.
So they were originally buried in Sarov,
Right.
but in early July 1903, they were transferred from their original burial place to the church of St. Zosimus and Sabbatius. Nicholas II and Zarina Alexandra provided a new cypress coffin to receive the relic.
Yeah, we saw the coffin he built. It is actually kind of crappy.
Turns out, when you're hallucinating the whole time, your woodwork is not that good.
Yeah.
The solemn discovery of the relic's festivities took place in Sarov on the 19th of July, 1903, and were attended by the Tsar, his wife, his mother, and other senior members of the imperial family. On the 19th of July, which was Seraphim's birthday, the late liturgy began at 8 a.m. The festivities at Sarov ended with the consecration of the first two churches dedicated to Saint Seraphim. The first had been constructed over his cell in the wilderness of Sarov, and the second at the Divyevo convent.
So they built a chapel
Yeah.
in the middle of his wilderness area.
Yeah.
Feels like they didn't understand the point of the wilderness area.
I guess not.
I guess maybe like it's been almost 100 years that he's been dead, and maybe that all area's all been developed now.
Yes.
When I was a monk, this was all
Fields,
trees and forest land, and now it's just all strip malls. And okay, so he got canonized.
Yeah.
Got a couple churches out of it, all on his birthday. That's great. I don't want to be down on you here, but this kind of kicks the ass of an enchilada with a candle.
Wow, rude, but fair. Anyway, following the Bolshevik Revolution, Soviet authorities severely persecuted religious groups. Shocker.
Yeah. See our previous episode about that.
As part of their persecution of Christians, they confiscated many relics of saints, including Seraphim. In 1991, Seraphim's relics were rediscovered after being hidden in a Soviet anti-religious museum for 70 years.
Wait, what? Why do you have a museum
If you're
for the thing
hiding
you're
stuff.
trying to serve? But wait, okay, now I want to know about this anti-religion museum because is it just like a lot of displays of like, look at these assholes, look at this dumb shit. Like what?
Well, I guess it's like a propaganda place.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, this is like, there's this roadside attraction in Southern California near Joshua Tree that is just like these big dinosaurs that somebody built.
Right.
Like in the 50s or 60s. There's like a brontosaurus you can climb up inside, and you can go up on a T-Rex and you can look out the mouth.
That's fun.
They're huge. Yeah. And this is a really fun roadside attraction. It's been in some movies, most famously Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I went with my friend to this and we were hanging out and it was really cool, except for at some point creationists had bought it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So those dinosaurs are still there, but now there are all those exhibits that are just like, just so you know, dinosaurs didn't exist. Where like evolution isn't real. How could they possibly find dinosaur bones that are millions of years old? They couldn't. The Earth is only 4,000 years old. They still have a gift shop where you can buy dinosaur stuff. And
Right. For them, it's like buying Yeti stuff or any other kind of pretend monster.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Or it's like, but it's so weird because it's like we have this thing that is just an exhibit about how this thing doesn't exist. So I guess the anti-religion museum's kind of like that.
Similar,
It's
yeah.
just like-
But the rediscovery of his relics caused a sensation in post-Soviet Russia and throughout the Orthodox world.
Slow news day.
Yeah. A religious procession escorted the relics on foot all the way from Moscow to the Divyevo convent, where they remain to this day.
Yay.
Apart from...
Oh.
no, you'll love this. On 19th of October 2016, relics of Seraphim were launched into space aboard the Soyuz MS-02.
Why?
Seraphim's relics performed what church officials called a 155-day religious procession around the planet.
Wait, was it just his relics, or just did they throw like a whole crate of relics up there?
I think it was just some of them, and it was the cosmonaut was religious, so he wanted to take some of the saint with him.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this an official Russian mission? It's like, this mission is to go up and bring supplies to the International Space Station, and then the mission after that, we're just going to take some bones up and just swing them around the Earth for a few times.
Well, they did end up going to the ISS, so I guess there might have been another mission, and they just tagged this one gone on.
This is so weird. Okay, well, whatever. I guess when you're an astronaut, do you get like a certain amount of personal stuff you can take with you? And so he
Maybe,
just used his personal stuff allowance on just like, I'm taking all these bones.
It's cool. Be cool about it.
That's got to be really weird if you're in the capsule and you like look over and you're like, dude, why do you have a skull? Are you hiding a body?
That's really going to weigh us down. He's not the only saint who's been to space, however. But we won't. It's been a long episode. We can do those another time.
Are they all Russian?
Yeah.
All right, then that's fine. This is a purely Russian thing.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I was just afraid, like, yeah, and then there's a bunch of Americans that are like, well, we're going to take our own saints up.
So, he only has one patronage, but it's a doozy. So, I'm going to let you guess it. See if you can.
Okay. Is he the patron saint of hiking?
No, you're never going to get it.
Is he the patron saint of low blood sugar?
No.
Is he the patron saint of hobbies?
That'd be adorable, but no.
Is he the patron saint of useless trips to space? So he'd be like Jeff Bezos' personal saint, you know?
In a way, yes, but not quite.
What is he the patron saint of?
Okay, let me tell you the story. In Russia, weapons systems, including Topol-class intercontinental ballistic missiles, are frequently blessed by members of the Russian Orthodox clergy during military parades and other events. These blessings are seen as a way of spiritually protecting the country. Russia's nuclear arsenal is seen as its guardian angel. In 2007, Russia's nuclear weapons were consecrated in a service at Christ the Saviour Cathedral in Moscow. Their patron saint was Saint Seraphim.
Oh wow, that's the worst patronage I've ever heard. That's so fucked up. Like I feel like Saint Seraphim. No, you didn't get what I was doing. You didn't get anything I did. What the fuck? He's the patron saint of nuclear weapons?
Of Russia's nuclear weapons.
Of Russia's nuclear weapons, yes.
Specific.
Oh my god, I take it back. This is the most Russian thing I've ever heard. This. Wow. What a terrible fucking patronage. That's just like, Jesus Christ. I can't even comprehend that. Like, this is like, what if we took the worst thing humanity ever made? Just like ever made. And I mean, we're including like death camps and torture devices and like fucking, I don't know.
And
like
Huel.
And Huel, yeah. It's like, and it's just like, let's just give that a patronage. Like let's make sure that is divinely ordained by God. It also makes me super scared of Russia and their nuclear arsenal because they're like, well, you know, God's on our side, so might as well just flip that switch and let's see what happens. Wow.
Hey, when you say nuclear weapons, you mean guardian angels.
Guardian angels, of course, yes. That is exactly what I mean when I think of nuclear weapons. It's just something that's just keeping me safe and warm from all harm. Holy shit. I mean, but to be like, these are like divine protection for our glorious nation is really fucked up. Oh, wow. I'm really bummed out now, Hannah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, my goal was to blow your mind, and it worked, but
it worked
in the opposite way.
Wow.
Well, you know, I thought we would start this year off with a bang.
Oh, Anna. No.
Sorry, have I sullied this now?
So Anna, do you think that you'd ever have Saint Seraphim intercede for you? I mean, I guess
you said that so full of regret.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know. I guess if, like, nuclear weapons were inbound, you'd be like, come on, man, help us out here. You would think that if he's in charge of the nuclear weapons, he'd be like, okay, cool, they just don't work now.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah,
he didn't seem like a violent guy. Like,
he didn't even attack the robbers when they were attacking him.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean, because he wasn't a violent guy.
Not a violent guy. And I think he was therefore completely misunderstood.
Yeah, I feel like the Russians, they lost the thread on this one. And just dragging him up to space. Like, you know what? If I'm dead, don't take me to space. Yeah, it's like, no, just put in like a couple extra scientific instruments up there. Try and learn something new. Don't fucking drag my... It's funny because I get you that poster that's like the cosmonaut. That's like, there's no God. But now the cosmonauts are like, yay, God. Like, it's...
Well, that's it. I think maybe they were trying to sort of counterbalance that.
I guess so. It is such an overcorrection of the Soviet policy.
Going a bit too far the other way.
Yeah, the Russian state is taking too big a 180 here, and they've overcorrected. Anyways, do you think you would ever have Saint Seraphim intercede for you?
I mean, you know, if I ever get to be in charge, and I have the codes, you know. Still, maybe not.
Maybe not. Jesus, I know. Like if you needed a bear to do favors for you, like be like, I could really use the assistance of this bear. Like maybe Saint Seraphim would be a guy to look in on that.
I think if we get another lockdown, then he'd be a good guy because he could suggest hobbies and ways to stave off depression.
That's true. He should be the patron saint of antidepressants.
That would be a lot. That would cause a lot more good than being the patron saint of nuclear weapons.
For sure.
Russia's nuclear weapons.
Russia's nuclear weapons. All the rest of the nuclear weapons are sinful. It is funny because the Seraphim is the fire angel. And so it is like, this is God's divine fire raining down on our enemies. Oh my God, I'm so frightened now.
I'm sorry.
I have a baby. This is awful.
Had you not thought about nuclear weapons since becoming a dad?
No, I guess I have. It's just like the idea, the mentality of like that, like the Orthodox priests were like, can we bless these nuclear weapons? And like, I don't know, whatever, fine, I don't care.
Yeah, no, it's a regular
Or if it's
thing.
just like everybody in like the Russian military at least is like, yes, we are God's warriors and we will cleanse the earth. And I'm just like, what? This is a mentality I was not aware of and I am now very frightened of.
Yeah, I don't know. In the article about the weapons blessing, it said something about how maybe the head of the Russian Orthodox Church at the time was like an ex-KGB guy or something.
Sounds right.
So, yeah, you're on the right lines there.
All right.
Anyway,
well,
I'm sorry for bumming you out. It was a fun story before then.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I was like, he's got a bear friend. This is great.
Yeah, hobby guy.
You love a guy with good hobbies, you know, or just like somebody who's passionate about their hobbies. I don't really care what you're into. It's like, I want to know that you're passionate about it, you know? That pottery thing works out for you, by
thanks.
the way. Well, thank you so much, Anna, for sharing this story with me. I'm sorry it had such a dark twist at the end, but I don't blame you for that.
I just find the facts.
You know,
I'm the truth teller.
And just so you know, on your performance review, I'm giving you exceeds expectations.
Excellent. Getting that 5% raise.
You know what? I'm upping it to 10%. So great.
What a positive note to end on.
Yeah,
well, thank you very much and have a blessed day.
Bye.